All right, hey everyone, it's Ivan here with an update, what I've been going through. Try to keep this video short, but I'll see how that goes. So, I just had a scaling block 2 days ago. It was at UCLA. Um, I think it went beautifully. It alleviated most of my symptoms. The reason I say that is because I still had symptoms when I would raise my arm, but I think that has to do with the pec minor. So the way the procedure went, I was in and out within 30 minutes. The actual block itself took like 5 minutes. He had me lay on my back, turn my neck. He gave 2 numbing injections first. Then he said, "Don't move." He's gonna give the block, the lidocaine block. He gave the injection, and then he said, "All right, we're done." And then I turned my head, my neck without thinking, and I forgot what I told him, but I'm like, oh, was that it? Oh, that was easy. And then without thinking, right then and there, how fast my symptoms cleared up. It wasn't until I started getting rolled out of the exam room or the procedure room that I noticed, like, wow, the surgery can actually help. I started talking to the nurses, and that has been one of my biggest issues has been my neck. It's really tight, where if I turn my head this way, like, even my voice kind of changes a little, like it gets really tight. I don't know what it is, but it's even hard to swallow. But that has been one of the biggest things. Like, when driving, I have to like turn my whole body, turn my whole body. When I talk to someone, I have to like turn my whole body. I can't just turn my neck. Everything is just really messed up here. But he gave that shot, and I was just like turning it. I was whipping it. I was talking to people. I was doing things. I wasn't so stiff. Like, I feel like when I move, I'm just like, ugh. I'm like a statue. I just paint myself and go work at 3rd Street Promenade and just kind of just start doing stuff. But anyways, that gave me hope. I haven't had that much hope in a while. So it is good to know that the surgery can help. So at this point, 2 things are going on. So the doctor at UCLA wants to do block in 4 of the muscles, so scalenes and the pecs. That will then give him a better idea of how to do the surgery, and whether to do 1 or 2 or that. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to do that. And I'll show you in a minute, but my symptoms have progressed, have taken a nosedive. It's just getting worse every day. And the longer I wait, I don't know if I'll have irreversible damage. But I am talking to a surgeon in Texas. He said I do the block first and then we'll talk. So he does the full decompression, neurolysis, first rib removal, pec minor release, and removes the scalenes. I just want it all one and done, get it over with, and just recover. I wish I had the luxury of trying to figure out which one would work first. Maybe do one surgery, recover, see if that gets better, and if not, do the other one. Because sometimes less is more, and that's just the way to go. But at this point, it's been a year since my accident, and if I had done this a year, like when it happened, I think I'd be able to play the game. But at this point, it's more dire to just get it all done and move on. The surgeon in Texas said he can do the full decompression on the right, and then he will do the pec on the left. Hopefully that can alleviate most of the symptoms on the left side, and if not, it's gonna be hard to see, I guess, whether it'll work or not. But my thinking is, if the symptoms on the left which is not the worst side right now, gets worse than the right, then that means I would need the scalenes removed. But if I get the pec done on the left, full decompression on the right, and things are, moving, they're recovering, and they're in general just doing better, then I guess that's a good indicator I don't need the scalenes removed. But and here's the caveat with that, with the scalene injection on the right, I definitely felt the left started to do some things, like I don't know if it just wasn't used to the right working properly, and the left started to kind of just do things, but I did feel like the left was starting to do more symptoms. So I don't know if that's just me noticing, since the right was feeling better, that the left was still an issue, and I was like focusing on that still. But the pins and needles went away. I felt like a connection to my hands. There was like a flow when I was doing things. I wouldn't say I had strength back, but I had like functionality, which has been a huge issue. And you'll see, right now that I'll show you how far the muscle atrophy has came on. But it's been a crazy thing to deal with. So let me see here. I'm recording on my phone, so I'm trying to see what would be the best angle to do so. So let me see here. So this is the not so bad side. So let me see here real quick. So you can see there's some atrophy here. And I can grab the tendon here. Right. And if I do this, there's not really much going on. There's still atrophy, but you'll see in a sec how compared to the right, this is not that bad. So there's some caving in here, a little bit of caving in here. So here, there's some caving in here. There's still some padding here. I mean, it's still some atrophy, but there's still some padding. Like you can like grab this here. But when I do this, I don't know if you can see, but I can grab this muscle here. But here, like it's like almost nothing. You see, it's almost nothing. And I'm like really squeezing. So there's nothing. There's still some here. So it's almost gone. Here, you can see the kind of like, you can see the tendons here, caving in here, here, here. This right here, it's like caved in. There's like nothing here really. And then I'll show you this side. So this right here, this tendon is like, I can like fit under it. I can almost grab this the whole way down here. See that? Like you should not be able to do that. So, and then if I go like this, you can see the whole, all this is starting to go. At some point, if I wait too long, I don't know, honestly, it might go all the way down. I don't want to find out. Another cool thing is, so this is a vein here, and then this is not a vein, that's like a tendon, so like I can move that around. See that? Like this side, I doesn't really have it, but if I compare them, I think you could see the difference. I can't even do certain like movements with my arms really. See that one right there. So it's definitely, I'm definitely weaker. Definitely, trying to, get the surgery going as soon as possible. yeah, that's what I've been dealing with this past few days. I'm supposed to go for another block next week, and I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I have to figure that out in the next couple of days, but I'm really trying to push for the surgery, trying to bypass all that and just go straight to Texas and just get this done. And I'll try to document everything out there. I try to do other topics, regarding other topics regarding TOS, and I maybe what else is happening because of this. I figured out a lot of other stuff going on, so I may talk about that as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment or message me, or if you need to talk about anything, even if you came on this video to just by chance, but yet and you stuck through the end, just know I'm willing to hear your issues, and any way I can help, let me know. All right, well, it's been awesome, and remember, patience is a virtue, so keep that in mind. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah.